let me share about psychology na isa po to sa course option ko last year. Pero I ended up in tourism department po. Hindi ko din po alam. Pero I enjoyed the fact of certain behaviors po to better understanding why people become this way or like that. Why those people behave in such manner. Parang ayun po yung kagandahan niya. Parang ayun po yung, it's fascinating part in psychology na knowing some of the factors that influence someone's behavior as a result of their childhood experiences, traumas, and so on. Pero so far naman po, until finals now, I'm enjoying the stress doing activities and understanding the neurons and doing this video po. And about naman po sa inyo, I think being strict is very suited to you, miss. But no joke po, pero it really helps me. It can be very frustrating and stressful at times, pero nakaya ko naman po. I ended it well. Parang pag nakatapos po ako ng isang activity sa inyo, or ng mga, basta lahat po ng gagawin sa'yo, parang big achievement po siya sa akin. Parang sulit po yung mga ginawa ko na effort. Parang it's like a big achievement when I finish an activity in this subject and receive a good score on it or grade. Pero there are times that I receive a comment that it's just a minor subject. So, parang hindi na big deal if makakuha ako ng high score or such thing. But, sulit naman po yung pagka-notes ko, review, at kung ano-ano pa kasi hindi naman po kayo madamot sa compliment or what. Pag may nagawa naman po kami good sa subject nyo, hindi po talaga kayo madamot sa compliment. Parang, ang ganda lang po sa pakiramdam ng may na-achieve ako. Pero, ayun nga po, kahit na palagi akong nervous when it comes to approaching about po sa inyo, dahil nga iba po talaga yung aura nyo, parang lumapit pa lang po ako, patahimik na ako. Pero, I know naman po that there are a lots of comments about this subject. Pero, I hope na may ganito pa po ulit next sem na magta-challenge sa amin to do better, na yung strictness niyo po, Miss Anna, na nagpupush sa amin to not may maipasa lang thing. I'm sure naman po na I run ito sa Miss Anna pa po, Miss Anna replicas, or mas higit pa. Pero, I know po na i-prepare nyo lang po kami for our embroidered college experiences na we are longer children or high school student na kami po as a student, hindi naman po mawawala sa amin yung pagreklamo, parang routine na parang ayun po yung unang magreklamo man. Gagawin pa din naman po, parang toxic routine po siya. Parang na-stress lang po na we have other subjects po and sometimes nagkakasabay-sabay lang po talaga siya. And we get frustrated po and then doing pagreklamo as if it helps. So, this subject naman po kasi na need po siya mapakinggan talaga na yung every detail or else you will not understand it completely, lalo na po if the discussion is not recorded or what, yun po yung naging hassle sa akin kasi once na may mamiss akong part of the discussion po, nalilito na ako na nalito na nga po ako. I'm too nervous pa po and shy to ask you po for the repetition or not. Pero miss, I learned po and you do your job po very well, so we do a great job po, miss. And lastly po, ito po yung pinaka-seryosong part dito sa akin na to. Gusto ko lang pong itanong if ano pong brand ng lipstick nyo last time ng on-site. Shared link.
Hi, I'm Francina. Let me share my thoughts about my professor in Introduction to Psychology, Miss Annalie Ponce. So, backstory lang po, kakagraduate ko lang po from senior high school noong August 19, 2022. And late enrollee po ako sa SPACBA ng August 26. And pagbungad po ng portal ko, ang activities po na sunod-sunod na bumungad sa akin is ang activity sa Introduction to Psychology. Aminin ko po, si Ma'am Annalie po ay isa sa pinakakinakatakutan ko na professor and never po ako gumawa ng activities niya na late po ang deadline. Talagang nag-pursue po ako para intindihan lahat ng lessons, ng activities. Pag hindi ko po naintindihan, kailangan ko po siyang panoorin sa YouTube para maintindihan ko. Kailangan ko po magpatulong sa teacher, sa grandmother ko po, which is a teacher. Buti po, natulungan niya ako kasi naging major niya din po ang psychology nun. And, nung una po, hirap na hirap akong kapain talaga, lalo na na-pressure po ako sa mga deadlines, activities, simula sa panonood ko kay Jeffrey Dahmer, pag-intindi ng about sa neurons, sa cognitive distortions, stages of defense mechanism, lahat po ng nilesson is talagang pinanood ko pa sa YouTube. Kailangan kong ulit-ulitin yung lesson ni ma'am. Ginawa kong podcast ang mga lesson ni ma'am para lang maintindihan ko. Ang akala ko po is though I'm not dumb, pero ang alam ko po is hindi po ganun ka-superior ang aking mental capacity. Pero nakaraos naman po ako ng prelim to finals ng pinursue ko po lahat ng lesson about sa psychology and pinilit ko po siyang i-apply sa environment ko, kaya na-enjoy ko po siya. Lalo na po sa pag-observe ng mga behavior ng mga tao sa paligid ko. And one thing ang masasabi ko kay Ma'am Annalie Ponce is, isa si Ma'am sa nantatambak ng deadlines, and mahirap po talaga ang mga activities, hindi po to pwede pasadahan mo lang. Pero ang isa po si Ma'am Annalie, sa maaalala ko kasi yung first prelim oral examination ko is nabanggit niya na gawin ko pong proud ang daughter ko, kasi ginawa ko po yung daughter ko as an example kasi meron siyang autism spectrum disorder. And pagkababa ko po ng phone na yon, sulit po lahat ng pagkakaram ko kasi naluha po ko sa motivational message ni ma'am. Though hindi siya ganun ka-sweet sa pagkakadeliver, pero tumagos po talaga sa heart ko yon. Thank you so much for letting me share my thoughts about my professor, Miss Annalie Ponce. And now I'm giving the spotlight to Miss Patricia Miña.
Hi, it's Minya. In blended learning during these pandemic situations, it is very difficult to catch up with the schedules of all the teachers. But my experience with this prof, which is Miss Annalie, was different. Miss Annalie have a very unique, cool personality, which is nababagay sa mukha niya. And to be honest, when she is giving activity, it is hard for me. Pero siya rin yung nagturo sa akin na mahasa yung aking utak pagdating sa pagkilala ng isang tao. Dahil pag nagbigay siya ng activity, it is more analyzing. Hindi mo siya makukuha sa Google, hindi mo siya masasearch. Kasi, Miss Annalie is very strict prof. At the same time, marami kang matututunan. Ito, straight to the point siya. For me, Miss Annalie, it is my first time to meet this kind of personality as a prof teacher, because yung ibang teacher na namit ko is ibang-iba talaga sa personality natin si Miss Annalie, which is nababagay sa mukha niya, nababagay sa kanya. To be honest, Miss Annalie have one look na tinatawag, which is yung pag tumingin siya, matakot ka na. Parang ganun. Pero sa lahat-lahat is okay naman siya when it comes to teaching, when it comes to communicating, okay din naman siya. Communication, okay din. Okay naman, and that's all. I think my thoughts with Miss Annalie, it is a very great experience na naging isang prof ko siya, my teacher. Ngayon, tignan naman natin kung ano ang thoughts ni Miss Annalie. Thank you!
Hi, I'm Maria Arian Mecano, and I am here to share my thoughts and insights about about psychology and our teacher, which is Miss Annalie Ponce. At first, as a tourism student, I questioned why is it important or why is it relevant for me to take psychology subject instead of focusing on subjects that are more very much related to tourism, and how this subject is going to help me as a future aviation professional to be someone that my profession is hoping for.
Yes, I have questioned the purpose of psychology in my program. And as we all know, that psychology is not that easy to study with. It has lots of complicated terms, hard concepts, and many more. And to add up, I am a student who is not very much interested into studying human behaviors and theories. Although I don't have the choice because the subject is added to the curriculum and I have to take that to finish my program. I ended up taking it, and the funny thing is, I did not imagine liking or being more interested into this subject, but here you go. As professor started to introduce psychology to us, I found it interesting, but not just the subject, because our professor is someone that everyone would also find interesting. The way she explains every concept or every term about psychology is that it seems so easy. She made those explanations be clear and timely at the same times. She explained the topic using personal experiences that made it more interesting. And as a student who is more likely wanted to be challenged, I found her teaching strategy very challenging. The oral assessments, the oral examinations pushed me to study hard and smart. The way she gave instructions about requirements, she made it easy for us to understand what should our project look like. Although sometimes it is really hard to understand psychological terms, and as for her personality, I found her personality very much interesting. She doesn't put smile every time she was discussing with our class. That made me listen to her even more. And even though she is not smiling, I doesn't find her intimidating because I think the reason why she isn't smiling during discussion is that she doesn't want us to be distracted by that. Because she's really pretty, and I am saying this not because it is a graded video or something. It is just she's really gorgeous, and I bet all of my classmates would agree with that. And when it comes to requirements, deadlines, she's a bit strict. And I found it challenging also because it pushed me to be productive. Because as you didn't know, I am a procrastinator, and our professor, being slightly strict when it comes to deadline, made me get over from the toxic trait of me being a procrastinator. And by that, I realized that psychology really has something to do with tourism students. As our topic become more deep or deeper and deeper, it also becomes more interesting, much interesting. I do realize that I needed this subject for me to be able to understand people that surrounds me. As a future professional, I am going to face different personalities, and I have to handle them at the same time. I have to be more patient, and this subject really helped me to be someone who can understand people's behavior. And thanks to our professor who made this subject much easier for us. Sometimes it is the teacher or the professor that made the students love the subject, not just by being close and having intimate relationship with them, but by just being someone who will push a student to study hard and smart. She didn't always told us to study hard and smart, but her teaching strategies and techniques made us so. Especially me. I have learned a lot from our professor, and I also now understand myself, which is I don't before. And that would be all for as my thoughts and insights about this subject and our professor. Thank you.